English. Hi. Hello everyone. My name is Shimada from NTT Com, and I've been engaged in AI-related work more than 4 years, and especially our team targeted for IoT and with AI, and like this, like showing this, we are challenged for the transforming manufacturing with using AI, especially for deep learning. And there is introduction of the fourth industrial revolution. In the world, manufacturing companies said this in the industry 4.0 these days. So, and the first industrial revolution is steam engine. As you may know, the name is by the Watson. The name is the same as the IBM's one. And the second industrial revolution is the power innovation, and that is by the motor technologies. And the third one is by the computer technologies and the automation. And finally, these days, the fourth industrial revolution is autonomous optimization. And we think that is very important for IoT plus AI. We think the key point is making the data clean environment in that anyway, this is the Japanese manufacturing industries, the challenges now facing. Japanese manufacturers are very supported by the superhuman resources like craftsmen, and that is a source of Japanese competitiveness. But like the development companies growing up, and quality improvement and cost reduction come from overseas. And on the other hand, the birth rate of Japan is very declining year by year, and aging population is higher than before. And the news said that they will totally reach to one-fourth or so in all Japan population. And we will with the fourth industrial revolution accelerating, especially for overseas like Germany or US and so on. And we experience some of the POC and the business, and there is three very important factors to consider when applying to AI to manufacturing. The most important one is clarification of issues to be solved by AI. Some companies asked us, we want to use AI, but I don't know what I do. Like that, and what is the problem they asked us. But in that case, we could do nothing because there is no issue hint. There is, we want to know the pain of the customers at first. And after that, the needed the IoT data for identity and collect, accumulate, and analyze required data about it. And finally, we apply the AI for problem solving. This three is IoT data in manufacturing, and the three features here. Sorry, the character is changed to the 1, 2, 3 is changed. And the one is confidentiality. When we start the POC, customer asked us very strict NDA at first. In many cases, the data includes production know-how itself, so they need to protect it. And the next one is the time series, because the data is coming to the by second, and some of the cases are the millisecond, and there is the hidden meaning in time analyzing data. We need the time series data analyzing techniques about it. And the third is the multimodal. That is combine the multiple types of data, like the movie data and sound data and sensor data at once, like that. Here is a case of the business issues and IoT data. The first one is like a regulation. This demand is very often. That is a prediction of the level, like the level of the content ratio, or like that for especially for the chemical company or some cases. And other cases, the classification, like the image classification, the male or female also. And the other case is the anomaly detection, like the destroying the error also. Or is and the automatic control or any other things, like the business issues. Against it, there is IoT data, like the picture, movie, and sound, and the other case is the language and sensor data. Of course, the combination of the above is the data. There are three problems for trying to solve manufacturing issues, we think. The first one is the difference of the image or speech recognition case and the manufacturing data case. In the image or speech recognition case, we, as you may know, everyone could use the learned model itself for reusing it or transferring learning. And if there is a learned model also already, we could use transferring that models and could classify the cat and dog easily. But the IoT manufacturing case, the IoT data is very different each by each brand, and it's difficult to reuse the model itself to different types of manufacturing. So we said we need to use the know-how itself for analyzing this case. And the next issue is the black box problems. The deep learning is said that is a problem in the black box. So especially the customer want to know why their output is coming. If the output is very high accuracy, but they want to know the why, the reason. Without that, they could not get the guidelines for what they need to do the next against the output. The third issue is operation and maintenance problems. Because the IoT and the AI is very difficult for operating and maintaining day by day. That is collecting with safety and accumulating, and after that analyzing and applying to the edge side to utilization. How many times that needed to learning, and how we could protect the manufacturing environment from the internet side. So combination and combining and systemizing the IoT and AI with the knowledge and know-how of the field is very important, I think. From here, I would like to introduce our IoT AI works. And the first one is the solution for the problem one of the know-how, how to say, reuse the tool. We said other than know the AI. And this is, sorry, it's a movie. Very slowly, sorry. And we developed by ourselves the pre-processing and executing the different tools. We have so many, let's say, employees, but they are not the, let's say, the AI professional itself, but in this environment, they don't need to the coding. They only using the browser and collecting the data and pre-processing. In this case, we say the browser pre-processing needed for the manufacturing environment. As I said before, the manufacturing data needed for time series analyzing like that, we need to setting up the window or let's say that need for preprocessing the data, input data like that. So in this tool, we could easily analyze the data itself and executing deep learning models very easy. So I pass this. And next one is a solution for the black box problems and visualizing the attribution. As you can see, that is showing the which input is affects to the output each time. And by this, like the chemical company or some company could know which time is which input material or pressure is affects to the output easily. They want like this types of the output. And let me introduce this is a collaboration works with electric company. And this case is like this showing this process modeling for the combining the on-site knowledge and AI. We provide the AI technology to this collaboration, and your company provides the PID control management in the brand. And collaborating with this, we finally came to setting up the data stream models like this. And by the high accurate data stream model, we put to go to the future goals like attribution analysis and control optimization and automatic controls very easily. Then now we are on the work of this. And the future works I want to introduce. And this one is a multimodal data analysis case by analyzing the driving recording data. In this case, we using the movie data and the sensor data and sound data at work by multimodal deep learning we developed. And finally, classifying the three types of the data pattern. And like, please see the left side of the result. The last year, we only used the movie and sensor data. Sensor data is the speed and accelerating. And in that case, it is very difficult to classify accident case and near miss case. Like that is 41.7 in the recall rate. But in this year, we trying to using the sound data also, movie and sensor and sound. By that combination, the result is changing to 88.9% accident classified the recall rate we achieved. So we think for multimodal deep learning is very important because our human they recognize the things by using the seeing the things by the eye and like the sound or touching things. We recognize the things itself. So we think the multimodal model with 5 senses, finally that will be very useful for the various problems in the market, in the brand or manufacturing. And next case is reinforcement learning we use for the brand control. We set up very easy brand demo systems. Like this, the aluminum board is this, and there is a heater source, is 5 points. If you turn on the heater source and do nothing, the temperature go up to 70 centigrade or so. And other side, that's the back side, there is 5 valves. 5 water route controlled by valves. And if you turn on the valves and open the water flow from the 5 root, and the temperature go down to 25 or 26 centigrade. In this demonstration, we try to the center of this aluminum ball temperature to be stable to 32 degrees or so, using the deep reinforcement learning. The left side is the human root model, the right side is the deep reinforcement learning model. The center side is the turned blue to human control side, but the base control side stable to the yellow control. And AI control automatically to go to the bottom, like the right side, and open and close to the bottom of the time. This case is very important for technical state department also, because they want to control the plant with stable situation. And this is a demo video of the data model. Sorry, only Japanese. That says making the models by the past data. And sent by the IoT technology and some data, and we have the anomaly detection of the sound technology we have, so we could detect the anomaly sound detection. And we made the anomaly detection prediction model already, so it could apply to those environment and controlling from the machine side. Finally, we could make the data twin environment from the real optimal data, real data. And this is the final one. The collecting data safely is important at first, and from the real plant. And the very challenging is modeling the accurately and in detail. And finally, after the data twin models, utilize it for the prediction or control, anomaly prediction. And of course, like the deep learning, the optimal controls. They are working with customer to innovate and create new business through like leading edge services and technology is from network to AI.